statement was something like, why did your black sisters allow you or you guys to be on here looking like that on national TV? But in the same case, you're on a national platform pointing them out. That's just as bad.
So if EB or Erica on your show think that hey, me being boring, tedious, or whatever you think, or me and being Greg is tedious, it doesn't matter. We're being our authentic self, and you're watching and you're viewing. And my edges they're back today.
Answer the question though. Because I'm not sure if the question is you asking about me and Aaron as a whole or that scene. But if
that's that scene. Well, no,
that scene.
Okay, no, so, actually, it's a two-parter. So I want you to answer about the scene and then also Aaron in general. But go ahead with the scene.
All right, the scene first. So as far as that scene, first of all, I was proud of my dad because just like I can be very, very composed. Mm-hmm. I got that side to me. I know he was very
that, and then us having a meeting and failing. And then once this opportunity happened, they were like, okay, well, now you guys really can't meet.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So even on the show, it says like, I said like, it's been 8-9 months because at that time of filming, it had, that's how much time it passed by.
Ready, because it's already comments. What's going on? Because I want to say, do you feel like that this show is a mixture of different shows put together? Like,
sure.
Ooh, okay.
A lot of shows are a mixture of a lot of shows. I think this is a mixture of like Love is Blind meets Catfished.
Yes, ma'am.
These people, they know their people.
Okay.
But when you're dating somebody virtually and you never actually got to see them, either one or two things can happen.
How did you feel about that? Because
I'm a type of person. I'm about loyalty. Mm-hmm. And see, a lot of people don't know what that is anymore. Morals. People don't know what that is anymore. And I am a type of person, my word is my bond. If you don't have nothing at all, you got your word. And see, one thing I can say about Shay, and I'm going to say this disclosure first. I'm going to talk about this once, and this is going to be my last time talking about it. Because one thing, I don't have to put nobody's name. I don't have to call nobody name out my mouth, for one. Two, with Shay, I went to Josh first.
Yeah, Lex was flirting with me. Lex wanted.
That I had difficult times dating. I really wasn't dating. I was just out here grinding, doing my thing, sticking to my routine. Really had got more into my fitness stuff, even though I had already been an athlete my whole life. Mm-hmm. But I had really just picked up on more of the weightlifting and all that type of stuff. So I really was just in tune with myself. And I was like, well, I'm getting older. I do want to find love. Maybe this is a way for me to find love. And I would work perfect for this. So that's what made me originally join the journey. I've been single for over like 2.5 years. I've been single for.
Hey, it's me, your girl, Cynthia Bailey, and I've been hanging out with your girl, the queen of reality TV.
Hey, ladies, happy Friday.
Yeah. I'll be glad when thank God this damn raggedy ass show is over.
Say it again.
Say it again, please. And again. And one more time for the Holy Ghost, cause
okay, I'm gonna say put some oil on it.
Yes.
We need to bless some holy oil and just go down the on and spray it all over the building.
You know what? We need to call it exorcist.
That too.
I got the oil if we need. Listen, I keeps the oil.
Well, we need you to multiply that by 1,000,
right?
And spray it over the whole building, the house, everything.
I got you.
Start with the kitchen,
right? Because that's where all the drama take place. Where's our host at?
A picture up there.
Is she muted?
Could be. Go on, hit us with the recap.
Oh, my bad. I've been talking this whole entire time. God damn it. Anyway, Before y'all get, I was like, why they don't hear me? My bad. Before y'all get to the repass of Neverevermets, okay?
Not the repass.
No recap today.
No, I do got a little bit of.
Oh, you do? Okay, go ahead.
Short and sweet.
I will make sure we don't have no recap.
I didn't, but I came up with a couple thoughts.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so first we got Charlie being in delusional Snow Bunny land. And then we got Alicia and Irvin. They went home because they've been needed to go. You got Kiki and Brandon have a conversation towards the end, and that people ask if she's still in love with her ex, and dramatically she don't answer, blah blah blah, whatever. And then you got Ty's brother comes and Brittany's mama comes right after they have another argument. They have the improv game, and then they play who is the most toxic, and Tatiana and Clay got or who has the most secrets, I'm sorry. And everybody voted for them, and Tatiana is stupidified because she don't know why everybody voted for them, but everybody knows a secret but her. Right. So pretty much that's it.
Wow, that's crazy. That's too put. What word? I'm sorry. Okay, so I want to go ahead and start with Charlie calls her mama to see her baby. Charlie missing being home. Jared says they're compatible. Let's just say how the most couple that they thought was going to be the most toxic and the most struggle is being the most successful.
It's a lie. Let me tell you, like I said, Charlie is in Snow Bunny La La Land. First of all, Jared ready to hit it and quit it. He is like that man that will take you on $200-$300 dinner dates. He's gonna buy you flowers, and as soon as he hit, he's going to ghost you. It is conquer for him, the chase, the whatever. He is one of those type of men that will spend the time, the money, or the whatever to hit it and bounce. He's already said on multiple occasions he's been trying to crack her. Now, not I'm trying to be with her, not I'm trying to make love to her, not I really want her. He's trying to crack her, which means he gives zero fucks about being with her. He just wants to hit it and quit it. And he's saying and doing everything that's right. And then, of course, she's all like, oh, I just can't start my day without seeing her, the baby. And you, of course, again, delusional Snow Bunny land.
Okay. So, Ebby, how do you feel about Snow Bunny land? And Lord Jesus, just go ahead. I don't know.
Go ahead. I would miss my baby too if she fresh out the coochie. Like, you ain't even healed all the way good. You still using that little spritzer bottle to clean you down. Like,
oh Lord Jesus! Oh my
God! Exactly.
Her coochie ain't even dissolved yet. Sugarfoot, of course.
Not the hospital.
Have your stitches healed yet? That's what I want to know. While you sitting out here running up and down, chasing behind this F-boy, is your stitches healed yet? Have you had your 6-week checkup yet?
Okay, Dina,
is you doing your Kegels?
But so Ebby, do you on the Snow Bunny land still there? To go ahead and feel what you were saying. Go ahead.
I don't know what the Snow Bunny land refers to.
Delusional Snow Bunny land.
Dina, smoke down, Dina, smoke down, Dina.
So Dina says she a dingbat.
Pretty
much
delusional.
Okay, so listen. Sometimes the in your life, I don't know. I hope she's talking to the Lord about any of that. She's already proved to us she don't make good decisions because she's on this show and she still her stitches haven't healed yet. Her baby still smell like placenta, and she's still here looking up at this man's face. So I don't know what y'all want me to do with this young girl.
Okay. Smooth, because pretty much Dina and Ebby saying that she still has milk coming out and all the things. So go ahead, Smooth. Your thoughts about the Snow Bunny and too early and too soon, and she be at the house type situation.
Okay. First off, we don't know if she had a episiotomy.
Jesus help.
Get into it. Because she's got how many other children?
It could have fell out.
It could have fell out. But what I'm saying is
still your body is open. Your
Right.
body is
right. Agree.
Yeah,
Agree.
So she got a little weather, got a little time and effort on her. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm trying to be nice. It's gonna last for 5 minutes. So let me get into it.
Not 5 minutes.
5 minutes. You know, I gave myself because today I've had a week, so I'm giving myself 5 minutes of being nice.
Okay.
But it's still gonna be real. Mm-hmm. I do agree with Dina and definitely agree with Abby. Mm-hmm. I think it's a little bit worse than delusional or Snow Bunny Land. I think that she's been heavily manipulated. I'm not calling the little baby weak-minded, but I am saying that she might be lacking some brain cells of that definitely skew her decision-making process. How long? Okay, so that was nice, right? Okay, bet. So,
oh shit.
Camesha, put your picture back up there, girl.
I'm here.
Okay. So now that because he's already cracked it, right? Mm-hmm. So now I think that because he's a good verbal talker, like he's a real good talker, like he can
smooth operator.
Because he got a lot of kids, so he's not smart.
Damn.
Really,
okay.
Yeah, like he's really good with his words. Like, you know, he's giving me Homo sapien, but I'm gonna talk your draws so I can stay for free, and then I'm gonna drop this pipe off. That's my payment. That's what it's giving, and I feel like, because he's in Georgia, they're synonymous for having Homo sapiens, so he may be looking for a new domicile, and she's dumb enough to provide that for him for free.
Yes, amen. And that's exactly
and probably
what I'm
gonna give him another
about.
baby.
Well, look,
he got 2 and she got 4.
Well, to me, the Brady Bunch from Section 8 to me is a mess. I would say there is nowhere in the world you're gonna tell me that it's a turn on. It's pretty. It's cute to do. Look, I get people have children. I don't want to say the judging about anything, but to me, it's like y'all making like the food stamp situation. And again, I'm sorry that is a cute situation. You got a whole baby at the house. You still breastfeeding and all kind of things. I still think that's just odd to me. I remember my mom was like, "You open, be at the house,
right?
Take care of yourself. You just had a baby." I remember all those conversations. Like, where is your mama holding the baby? Where is that conversation, Mama? Maybe you shouldn't go on this show. You still open. Where is that conversation? Y'all FaceTiming.
Let me tell you what Jared thinking about.
No, I'm saying, hold on. What I'm saying is
food stamps.
That's
what Jared thinking about.
What I'm saying is her mama FaceTiming her, the baby good, you okay. You are emotional because you just had a baby. Hormones, you're emotional, all these things. So naturally, sitting here on the phone after you just had a baby, 6 weeks ago, that's not natural to be on the whole TV show trying to get your man, my man. I'm sorry, I just had to say it.
Okay, so take a deep breath because I felt like you went to a 10.
I'm done.
So bring it back down to a 4.
I'm done.
I think it might be if there's a food stamp situation, if there is like maybe a money crunch situation,
right?
Maybe she thought coming to this show and giving whatever stipend that they guaranteed her to get is why she, even though the timing is not the best.
Risking your health.
I understand. I get all of that, but sometimes as a mama, you got to do what you got to do until you can do better. And if they said, you know, somebody, the amount of money they're willing to give her, it would take, instead of her making it in what the 2 to 3 weeks that they used to. Mm-hmm. To shoot this show and you get this amount of money, it would take her 3 to 6 months to get that amount of money. So I'm not going to say that I would, if my situation was demanded it, that I wouldn't do the same.
Right. And I'm not knocking her for that. I really am not. When I say delusional Snow Bunny Land, yes, boo, get your check, get your funds for them kids. But at the same time, now, I don't know if it's an act or if this is really what is real, but Jared is one of those charismatic, smooth operators and will sell you a igloo in the Sahara Desert and swear it won't melt. That's what I'm trying to say.
Let me just say this. And I listen to all you queens, and I actually agree with everybody, including what Abby just said. But a lot of women today are losing their lives, being unalive, as far as in childbirth, having a child after. It's just a lot of things that go on. And to me, I feel like that it's a delicate time when you have a child. I'm not sure if it's C-section, natural. I don't know the circumstances around all that. But what I'm saying is that you do take a chance with your health, moving around, do all the crazy things. And again, I understand what Ebby's saying. When Ebby said it, I 100% get that. You trying to do your babies. I'm not judging the girl, but I'm saying that when mother used to say you wide open, country, whatever, how you want to say, they was correct. You had a child. Settle down, sit down, rest your nerves, give your body time to heal. You literally gave birth to a whole human being. No matter what C-section, whatever. So what I'm saying is, to me, to be traveling across the land for a man for a check, and again, no judgment. I'm just saying that's a delicate situation, and it's also scary. You're taking a chance. Women are dying so much now because of childbirth and having a baby. That's all I wanted to get out about that.
Let me just tell y'all this. When I had my third child, I was supposed to be out of work for 6 weeks. And before I could get to my third or fourth week, I had walking pneumonia and almost died. Like literally, I walked up a flight of stairs. I felt sick. I went to the hospital, and the nurse, who was Caucasian, she said, "I don't mean to be funny, but you're almost as white as me." I almost died. And my child was like 3-4 weeks old. And that was just walking up a flight of stairs. Okay. So you're out here traveling on a plane from which you stay and doing all this, that, and the third. People don't understand. When I say open, you're susceptible to, we still got COVID, we still got pneumonia, you still got all kinds of diseases. Your body is open after you give childbirth for numerous different reasons.
Again,
so
you're
sometimes the money ain't worth the risk.
Go ahead, Abby, mama. I know, and I want to hear from just move.
And the reason why I'm coming at it from that point of view, because after I had baby number 4, the way my situation was, and my husband was no help, 2 days after I came home from the hospital, I was back at work with my brand new baby next to me. So sometimes your circumstances and your situation will, even though you know what's right, is I should have because I had my ass in the house for 6 weeks with a binder on, because my grandma won't let me leave the house. Sometimes your situation or circumstance will force you, even though you know what's right. I can't say,
Bills gotta get
I
paid.
need to sit in the house for the next 6 weeks. I can't afford to do that because I have these other 3 children and now a 4th brand new baby. Everybody looking at me, everything is on my back, and I got to do what I got to do to make sure that we are okay. And that's why I'm coming at it from from that particular lens. But I also understand what y'all saying about her being open, because yes, I get it wholeheartedly, because my grandmother was very, she wasn't living in the same state as me when I had baby number 4, which is why I was able to get away with it. Otherwise, because my grandma she put me in a headlock. If I had told her 2 days after I got out of that hospital, I was back on that job working, like I ain't got good sense. So, it is what it is. Maybe her mama gave her some guarantees. I got the baby. I got the other kids. If this is going to bring you a little windfall, get you a little cushion so that you are back on your feet after having this baby, then we just have to do what we got to do until we can do better.
Right.
And like Dina said, I just hope she not really falling for anything that this nigga is saying to her.
Yes.
Right. I want to hear. Hold on. I want to hear from Smooth. Go ahead, Smooth. Go ahead, Mama.
Well, okay. So I mean, I definitely empathize as far as being a single mother with multiple children, because I was a single mother of 5. So I get it on, you got to do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do.
Right.
A word, y'all can have that. Matter of fact, let me say it again. You got to do what you got to do so you can do what you want to do. Right. So while, yes, theoretically and medically, she probably should have her ass in the house. Financially, she got 4 heads, 4 mouths, plus hers, plus probably her mama, and Lord knows whoever else is on her back that she got to help take care of. Now, we got the real life shit out the way. My concern and what I'm seeing is, and what has come to fruition is that whatever the hell they've been discussing online, she has taken it as Bible.
Yes.
She has taken it. She got the man's name tattooed on her before he even met her. So them hopes and wishes that we had of her not falling for the foolery and the fuckery, baby, that's out the door.
Out the door.
This ain't no henna or no fake tattoo you get from Family Dollar. She went and got red ink put in her skin of this man's name. So whatever heel of dirt, I was going to say something else. Whatever heel of dirt that this man done sold her and told her that it is a heel of diamonds, she is believing it 11 toes down.
Not a bill of goods.
yeah. Like I said, he will sell an igloo to a man in the Sahara Desert and swear it won't melt, and then it's buying. He's a good salesperson, but he's not delivering the goods.
So she's not gonna realize that until he gets all of what he wants. He already got the buns.
Mm-hmm.
So then he's got to get the funds,
and then he got to move in and live rent free.
Exactly. So once he gets what he wants, like a true narcissist manipulator that he is, that's when the light is gonna come on, and she's gonna be like, "Oop!"
And then she's gonna be stuck, and it's gonna take
it's gonna be it's gonna be too late, like I say already. Anyway,
undocumented amount of time for her to get rid of him.
It'd be real talk. So I want to go ahead and jump into talk about how Jay says he hasn't even kissed Alicia, and how she's weaponizing. It's the different adjectives he's been making up with the word weaponize, all the things. That whole thing, let's go ahead and get it out the way because they end up leaving, whatever, blah, blah. And Brandon,
Irvin and
whatever.
Yeah, it was about time they left.
We caught it last week.
Yeah, my bad. And Brandon apologized to Alicia. So, yes, to me, the Brandon apology was kind of like, I felt like he knew that she was finna get ready to leave, in my opinion, and he was like, "Let me go ahead and apologize to her on camera." I'm sorry, it just kind of seemed kind of.
But why did he bring up the ex though? Like he had the
whole thing that I felt like he was lying about the whole situation with the ex. He told 2 different stories. First, he said it was ex. Then it was she liked a picture. So it's like, which one was it? I think you were just trying to make Alicia look bad because you didn't like the way you looked on TV. That's really how I feel about that.
Well, it didn't take much to make her look bad.
No. I'm talking about him. I feel like he did that because he didn't like the way he looked on TV, how he was portrayed. So he was trying to make Alicia look kind of bad or whatever. I don't know. He was trying to gatevote. I don't know. It was just kind of ugly.
He really this now.
Go ahead.
My 5 minutes is up, right?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Mama. Yeah, it's up. Well, hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's up.
So in that scene where first of all he had this crazy not yet. Get your butt ready. When he was outside talking, to her, right? You can already see the disinterest. Like she had already checked out like days ago, right? So this felt like production told them, "All right, y'all, we need to have a closeout conversation. Mm-hmm. We can go ahead, and wrap y'all up because it's a wrap. Y'all done. They were done after she said she didn't feel safe." He just did what he was done. They were already done. They just wanted to try to get some more checks. Now, after they had that conversation and he brought up the ex, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was an out for him. Like instead of him being honest and saying, "Look, this is not working between us. I don't like you."
Exactly.
He used because he knew as soon as he mentioned him connecting or reconnecting or whatever it was with his ex, he already knew that was a wrap. She was going, all right, we done. So he utilized that as an easy out instead of just being completely honest. Now, what got me was when he ran his ass into that kitchen with that forehead, because his forehead got there before his body did. Now, I'm trying to understand What was you crying about with the cry? And when did you realize that your cootie cat fell out and you
Oh
need to
my
get it
gosh.
back up because you morphed from a man with a big forehead and horrible yarn dreads to this overly feminated something.
Wow.
Like it just because I'm trying to figure out, like, what are you crying about? You were a part of the situation. Yes, Alicia has some issues. Many. She probably does need to seek some additional assistance, whether inpatient or out, medicated or not. Not my monkey, not my circus. But and she does have a lot of unaddressed issues. However, so does he. So does he. And they should have they knew, I mean, from day one, they were not compatible. Again, they had online representatives that were compatible, but the real them, the people they are in reality, were completely not compatible because they weren't completely honest with each other while they were online. And then I see I'm girl. Yeah. I can't wait till we talk about that, but I'm not gonna bring it.
The most fakest season compared to last season. This most fake. I'm sorry. This is literally. It's just. It's gross. So I'm just. Go ahead, Dina. It's fake. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Of course all it is.
So go. Your thoughts, Dina, about it? What you got to say, Mom? You had something to say?
No, I'm good on this one.
Oh shit.
I'm glad they left.
So I'm glad good riddance and goodbye, because y'all should have been gone 2 episodes ago. What no chemistry. The second she did yoga with somebody else besides you after she told you she didn't want to, it was good. It would have been goodbye for me.
Right.
The thing about it, he said, we don't mesh. It's no point. I don't have to say I'm not excited. I'm so sorry. I'm excited about going home. He got a call from his ex the day before. He says, see the emotional intelligence. The way he was talking to her was so nasty. You would be a great friend, but I don't want to be your friend. I was like, he just wanted to dig into her, and it was just weird to me.
That was his get back moment.
Right.
And here's the thing. I don't condone it, but
he called her a horrible person.
She had been digging at him with the I don't feel safe, with the other different things she was saying. So that was his get back moment. I do not condone it. It was nasty, but that was his get back moment so that he could 100% sever ties. Like, it ain't like a loose end, like you cut, burnt, tied, clipped. It was a severed tie. He wanted to make sure the deal was done. I don't condone the way he did it, but I believe that was his intent.
I do. I sign on for a petty moment. If you come at me and you are maligning my character in front of complete strangers and on national TV, and you got me looking like some kind of dun unprovoked, yeah, I'm gonna get my get back. And I mean, she gave him a verbal lashing and he dished that shit back out. So
I just felt like he should have took the moral high road.
Negative.
I'm not like I said, I'm not saying I didn't enjoy the moment. I'm just saying I don't condone the moment, because he should have, when they go low, we go high.
You go to hell.
Well, that's what I normally do. So I ain't judging nobody, because
you go to hell.
Right.
I go below
well.
hell. Satan didn't already kick
Lord
me.
Jesus.
I'm trying to take over.
Not below the hell.
I'm going whatever.
Where the lava is flowing.
Waiting with my name on it. So I'm gonna give you. It's all about
I'm gonna repent now.
So well, go ahead.
So
I'm giving you what you gonna give me. So he did right.
So we got the little improv, the trust circle. Alexa says she had trust issues, and it was what it was. I don't know. It was I don't know. It was whatever.
Had a waist trainer on this week.
Look, his forehead's still big, but anyway.
Can you put a waist trainer on your forehead?
The forehead was bigger than everybody. It's like another person was there. So anyway, Brandon and Kiki, the whole little question thing y'all was talking about. Brandon Kiki said, "Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like Brandon says he feel like, does she even like me?" And to me, watching this episode, that was a question I had. Do Kiki even like you? Do she still love her ex? I don't know.
Well, you know what they say: the best way to get over one man is to get under another.
Well, I feel like he ain't the one to get under. I feel like she don't like him either.
No, I don't think that's it. I think when it started, she was in it. Like, she could have been lovey-dovey. But hell, when you beat a frog 50,000 times, the frog is done. It's out of there. It's not getting back up. And he kept picking at her. So that not only eats away at your confidence, but your self-esteem. And it was kind of like verbally, the A word, verbally abusive. And somebody that's already in trauma, because she has yet to deal with her previous traumas. We talking about the ex, that 8 year of trauma. She has not even dealt with that. And then on top of that, she's got the mama drinking. I mean, her mama, her drinking. So she has a list of traumas that she hasn't even put her toe in the water yet. And then you got this fool. I don't even know you. Like, we've been talking online, but I see you face to face, and you nagging at me like you my daddy. Like, I came from your loins about how much I'm drinking, when I'm drinking, you nagging me. So when you and now that he's tried to calm it down a little bit, now you nagging ass about something. He's a nagging ass man. First you nagging a girl about her drinking, now you nagging about some damn affection. Shut up. If you shut up and let the goddamn girl breathe and think a second, it may come in. But shit, I wouldn't want to touch your stupid ass either.
Well, in here, and on top of that, I think with Kiki, he was a great distraction when her man was out there cheating and having babies on
Like
her.
I said, that's why I said her ex
And
is
then,
still in the
so
picture.
it's like, this shiny new thing, but eventually the shiny new
nice
thing,
coin.
the shine wears off. And at the end of the day, you still love your old man, regardless of what he put you through. You thought you needed this distraction. You thought this was gonna be X, Y, and Z. But at the end of the day, you with somebody for 8 years.
And they live together. So is the ex still at the house?
Well,
that's a really good question. He probably at the house waiting for her to come back home with the check from the show.
That damn check, exactly.
On that child
Baby,
support,
I'm still here.
babies.
Oh Jesus!
Right? Because did he have a baby on him?
Oh my
Well,
God!
she said there was
Not the baby at the house too.
I don't know. That could be true or not true, but here's the thing: that was a distraction for you because your man was out here doing this and third, and y'all was sitting up here pillow talking, and you be like, "Okay, boo. Well, to make it up for me, this dude I've been online with for 4 years, while you was out here screwing everybody for 8 years, I'm gonna go get this money. It could be a whole plot. I don't know. All I'm saying is." You don't get over somebody for 8 years. The four of us here, are women, and we are keeping it 100% real. If I was with somebody for 8 years, there is no way, allegedly 4 months after we broke up, I'm on a show with somebody I've been online talking to for 4 years. If I was with somebody for 8 years, everybody for the next 2 years is
Well,
collateral damage.
I think. Go ahead, Abby. Go ahead, Abby.
I would say that if I hadn't, maybe she had already emotionally checked out. She'd already been gone from that relationship.
Right.
So she might be able to, once it's officially done, she could have been dead to this relationship like 2-3 years ago and was just going through the motions while she was chatting with this boy online. And now that the relationship has officially ended, there ain't nothing to heal because she been healed because she been emotionally attached to that nigga. So in 4 months, sure, I'll come see you. Why not?
I mean, I get that, but still, the way at the end of the show, when they ask her, "Do you still love your ex?" Now, could be editing, I don't know, but the way she was uncomfortable.
Right.
I'm just saying, as a female that has had long-term relationships, after 8 years,
I agree. I agree with Dina.
I think everybody's different though.
I think that the dude is still in the picture. I think he's sitting at home waiting. I think that regardless, I don't think she has the capacity to emotionally check out. You know what I'm saying? Or be emotionally connected to multiple people. Because if she had checked out off of old dude, then being with Brandon wouldn't be, whether she gonna be with him or not. It wouldn't be, we finna, I'd be all over him because he's not ugly, he's just little. But
oh my Jesus.
No offense to the little people, I love y'all, but he's a small statured man. He's given 5'6".
Well, height wise, because he is a little bit wide. He got the muscles.
Muscles don't make the man, though.
Oh my
I
God!
know. I'm trying to help Brandon out. I'm just trying to help Brandon out.
I don't know
but his nagging is giving, like he's been around too many women and not enough.
Oh my God!
Men. He's really naggy. Like he's really nitpicky, and that's not a
trait. He's giving. I'm not gonna say nothing.
Well, I'm gonna agree with her on that, because here's the whole thing. Like, she may have some issues with the death of her mother, the relationship or whatever, but again, like we said last week, you liken this to being on vacation. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to clock into work. You ain't answering your emails and phone or whatever. So if you want to have a drink at 10, noon, 8, 7 a.m., whatever. Look, if we're not drinking at 8 a.m., don't invite me to the vacation, okay?
Oh, wow.
So I get where her thought process is coming from.
Well,
but at the same time, Brandon is like on this by the book, we supposed to do X, Y, and Z, and it's just weird.
So I just felt to me that these couples are really fake. So even when they, and I'm not saying that more than one time, I'm sorry, repetitive. Just being honest. Even when they go to the next part of the thing where it's like, okay, the question they're being asked, which couple is in need of intimacy suites? So they say Chris and Lex. And they say Chris says Lex feel like Chris is scared of the boom room. There's questions about that we can probe into. Why is it y'all think that Chris and Lex should be in the boom room, and why you think Chris is scared of it? Then
because he batting for the other team.
Oh my God, Jesus, I need you. So, which couple is not compatible? People said Kiki and Brandon. We've already, and they said let's see Chris.
Clay and Tatiana.
No. They said Kiki and I wrote it down. I repeated it. I wanted to make sure. It said Kiki and Brandon and Lex and Chris. Now, again, not saying to toot my own horn, but to toot. I've been said from the beginning that Lex and Chris are fake as fuck. So to me, I don't feel like there should be some kind. I'm just saying that the whole thing.
There is a
hold on, did it, but hold on, but to tie in to what this lady been saying this entire time, that Kiki and Brandon are also fake. That literally with them saying that they were voted as the fakest ones is some real shit. Now, the other one, which was the couple's most dramatic, was Kiki and Brandon. I didn't agree with that one. They argue yes, but to me, the dramatic one was the ones who left. It was Irv and Alicia. I'm not sure about that. Okay. And it said, which one has the most secrets? It said Clay and Tati. To me, that was
accurate.
So to me, that's why I want to start with them, because we're going to wrap it up. Clay and her, that whole thing was weird, because how is that everybody in the house knows the secret but you? To me, I'd be so pissed off.
No,
we are four walls in the bathroom and shit. Y'all all know. Get the fuck out of here.
Because everybody been talking about it like little rats in the fucking corner, and ain't nobody stepped up and told this woman this nigga ain't shit.
Wait a minute, let me be the devil's advocate. What if? Because I don't think. Well, I can say it's not even think. They bond ain't that tight.
Nope.
So the information should have come out by now.
Mm-hmm.
But why hasn't it come out?
Because Charlie and Jared already stole the show with 2 outside babies.
No. But that, who cares? They once he got the draws, we don't care about them anymore.
No, what I'm saying is everybody in the house know that they made the baby announcement or whatever. So now everybody who has a secret is like, I don't know if I want to tell my secret. So you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you wanted to tell, but then all this other shit dropped.
No, I just think in real life that he just rolled like that. And I'm like with this move. I want to be the one to give some kind of ooh and ah, ooh, crush my pearls, scene or whatever. And it's like, bro, you look crazy. You can't you look scary to me and weak because you can't simply say you got a whole baby. You hold, nah, sir, it's not gonna roll right. So I also want to jump into
because the timeline ain't gonna add up because while he was online with Tatiana,
all that's weird. All that's weird. So also let's go to Brittany and Ty. Ty talking about her, she's saying in the whole we was on the online, you gonna cater to me, give me breakfast. Look, ma'am, I understand that he told you that behind the scenes, and I get it, girl. God damn. You have been in the presence of this man. He has not made you eggs. Okay, I'm not saying that should be something to be not upset about, but not to be get into whole arguments about. Now she says she feels like he's everybody's attention but her. Now, when I watched the episode, I'm not gonna lie, I did feel like he was giving, I'm worried about what y'all talking about, other couples and not her.
But here's the thing:
go ahead.
You're asking for something, but are you able to reciprocate?
That's not what I was saw, but go ahead. But go ahead.
I'm just saying in general.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I get you a drink,
no, I get what you're saying. No. Hold on, wait. the whole barbecue thing. You know how I feel about that. Right. When you are barbecuing, you are tied into grilling for other people. So your spouse, girlfriend, whoever, even friend. I'll give my kids. If I'm barbecuing, where y'all at? Bring me the tray. Bring me
that's my whole thing. So get up and come to the grill.
I did. What I'm saying is, I didn't agree with that part. But with that being said, she revealed they had these private conversations where he was like, "When we get in the house, I'm gonna do this and that," and other things happen. So I don't know how y'all feel about that part because he did none of those things. But they're arguing over a grilling situation and him not catering to her. To me, that's the bottom line of the whole thing.
Let's be clear. If my man is on the grill, I will be the best sous chef. I will be bringing shit to the grill. I will be making sure that it is seasoned. I will be taking the shit off the grill so he can make sure that nothing get burned. So my whole thought process is, why you in the pool asking this man to bring you a drink? Why is you not by his side assisting in where y'all can have conversations, where y'all can bond, where y'all can do X, Y, and Z? You want to sit in the pool and not assist. Are we not a team?
Okay. Abby, thoughts?
I'm sick of her. Can she get off the show? I'm sick of her. She got.
Oh my God.
I'm sick of listening to her whine about how this man don't do nothing for her or to her. And then when the man try to put her to the side to have a conversation, she give him her ass to kiss. I wouldn't do nothing for your sex ass either. So therefore you can go.
Expeditiously.
Smooth. Damn. Smooth.
Huh? No, okay.
You ain't got time for you.
Okay, so I heard what she said, right? Because normally I turn her ass out. Because her and them braids give me high blood pressure.
Oh my God, Jesus. What the hell is happening? Not she gave you.
They just give me high blood pressure.
Wait a minute.
I just get exasperated. Like I get short of breath. I don't know if it's a stroke or whatever's happening when her braids come into view. I just can't do it. I can't.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Oh Jesus.
Go ahead, Smooth. Jesus. Come bring it back.
When they had the conversation outside and she actually used her words that she learned in 3rd grade to communicate.
What in the hell?
I told you 5 minutes. My 5 minutes is up. So
okay, but why though?
Because I do. All right. So when she used her words that she learned in 3rd grade to actually communicate, I actually understood what she was saying. So it's not about the grilling. She actually got down to the root of it, of her issue. And it is when he's around the rest of the group, he takes a list of requests from the group and he doesn't take the time to prioritize her. So she doesn't feel like she's his girl. You know what I'm saying? In this situation. And I understood that. So she feels like he's putting, it's not just about doing everything for everybody else. It's about conversations with other people or spending, like he gives them 95% of him instead of giving them 5% and her the 95%. So, and that builds resentment. So I can see that. Now, had she said this from the beginning, instead of throwing a shitstorm temper tantrum, it probably would have been received much better from him.
Okay.
And in order to use, we have to use our words we learned in 3rd grade to effectively communicate. We can't go around hollering at people while we are wilding in the damn pool like a sea walrus.
Oh, Jesus.
On the grill for hours. We cannot do that. That's not how you effectively communicate as an adult. It's just not going to bode well. And with them being seasoned in the ages that they are, they've already been through, because she's at the ripe old age of 40. So we've already established, once you hit those types of numbers, you are already knowing what you're not going to deal with, what you're not going to put up with. And he's at that. You're not going to talk to me like that. We did this right now. You're not going to order me around like I'm one of your toy soldiers because I'm not moving when you want me to move, or I'm not doing whatever it is you particularly want me to do when you see me doing something else. So I get why he had a lot of pushback and he got really defensive when he was coming out kind of like a semi-asshole. I understand it because, like I said, when we get where we're in those type of double-digit numbers, you're not gonna talk to me like that. You're not. I don't care if your leg was falling off. You gonna mind your esophagus when you're talking to me. You're gonna think before you speak. So when she brought her temperature down and started talking to him like he was a human and her potential partner, it came across and it read a lot better. So I understood she was coming from.
So no, we got to beat Brittany. Talking about she met through his brother. I thought it was interesting how she met Ty, and then her mom was there. We had the whole foot massage. It just, to me, the end of it kind of left me in. I don't know. The ending was kind of dry.
I feel like the conversation they had got through, right? Because Ty, because I understand Ty, even though he gets on my nerves, but I understand if you are talking to me in a particular tone or in an elevated type of voice, or it's just not music to my ears. Not saying you gotta kiss my ass, but you definitely do have to mind your esophagus and how you talk to me.
Right.
I'm gonna respond in a less than positive manner. You're not gonna talk to me crazy. I don't care what you got going on. I don't care who you are. You're not gonna talk to me crazy because I can show you crazy because I get a check from the government every month.
Okay, so, now, Lord have mercy.
We can match crazy for crazy because I'm gonna give you what you're giving me. Now, again, like I said, once Brittany and her braids brought it down, when she brought it down and actually thought about what she had to say and conveyed that to him, he took that in. And once he took that in, that's where the foot massage came from. Now, did she wash her feet before he put his hand?
Oh my God!
I don't know. I don't know.
No.
Because you cooking people food with your hands smelling like corn chips. I don't know. I don't know.
Not Lay's and Cheetos.
Like them dollar store cheese balls. I don't know.
Not Lay's and Cheetos, smell.
Oh my God. You're silly.
Oh my God.
Oh Jesus.
Hey, stink like all do damn.
I thought I had a week now.
Oh my
God. I
God.
had Duty Monday and I had to show my ass.
I show her crunchy chips, fellas meat, feet smelling everywhere. I show her it for you.
I mean, because when men have offered to rub my feet, I said, hold on, especially if I fresh out the shower, got the feet balm on, by all means. But if I've been walking around all day, like I'm sure she has, hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. Let me put a little bit of love on my feet, and then you handle your business.
But my mama's
my feet stink though. But respect.
When we go left like this, it's time for me to go to the end. All right, ladies,
Who going left?
the feet. Yes, we gone too far. So, final thoughts. We should go on your channels. Whatever y'all go smooth. What start with you? Your final thoughts. What you got going on your DJ world. Everything else.
Well, final thoughts. I thought this episode was a mess. I'm glad. I'm glad Yarn and Inpatient went home. That was good. I can't wait for Clay and to get some better fitting outfits. I want him to quit putting on the swimming trunks and
them damn raggedy ass boxers. But go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The ragged ass they're swimming trunks. I don't know if he got them off a swap meet or where he got them from the back of the truck, but you find you something else to wear, sir. Brittany, I want you to put a little bit of got to be on them edges and just tighten them up a little bit. Quit trying to hide the new growth in that bun because it's not working. And
God, Jesus,
Kiki, I want you to come be honest, baby, because your colors is showing through.
See how super showing.
I want you to tell us the real truth that you still living with that man. Probably that man is still in your house,
and you still love him,
and you still love him.
Kiki, and, do you love him?
Right, and I want you to definitely, because you can't. I don't know if it was me, I would be able to do both. I'm not a whore with an RE, but I've done.
Oh my God!
But
these kids don't know, Mama. Come on now.
But I mean, you can rub on Brandon knee or something. I mean,
shit, not
you're almost taller than the rise.
Give
him a pat on the booty or something, make him feel.
Oh
I think they just getting the check. Everybody getting the check.
But if you're gonna get it, make it worth it.
Excuse me.
So that's my wrap up. I still got my channel. Turn the mic up. DJ Interactive. I got some interviews lined up. We're gonna talk to some local DJs around Houston.
Yes.
Some other areas, and we're gonna actually get into the cons of DJing. A lot of people don't. They think they know the good side, but we're gonna talk about the bad side. And
I love that.
What you don't do. And then of course I'm DJing. I got private parties and grown people graduations. I don't know why they still graduate. God damn, they're 60 years old, but I digress. But yeah, that's me. Get into it.
Abby, EB. And then what a girl came from last season. She said EB reviews. Go ahead, Abby. What you got going on?
First of all, I would just like to say, ma'am, the abuse I have to take at the beginning of every time we do this, from that interview with Aaron, and then that other girl, that Millie chick, calling me the wrong name. I need hazard pay or something.
Oh my God.
Secondly, me tomorrow at 11 o'clock with the straight main as we talk about Chasing Dallas. Other than that, I'm gonna try and put a quick face on one day next week.
Well, Abby, she was trying to read you. Actually, she knows your name. Denny, what you got going on?
Who was trying to read me? She was terrible at it because I just thought she was illiterate. Ugh.
Oh, Jesus, help. Oh, my God.
Who's trying to do that?
When she was talking on the interview and she called her EB, she knew her name. Oh, my God, Jesus.
Tell that hoe to buy a vowel and start over. Better start.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
Not all, could delete.
Control, Alt, Delete, backspace.
Oh, then you got things going on, Mama. I know you still working on your stuff, baby. You got things going on.
I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with my channel, but my final thoughts are: there's a bunch of fake relationships. Everybody here to get a check, and I'm over it. But yeah, I got my channel. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. So from here moving forward, I'm just sharing our reviews from your channel on my channel, and I'll figure it out later.
So I cannot wait to see when they show Little Black Book's clip and show Little Mama on there revealing that her and Chris were together and her being that, oh, that's the girl. And I'm so surprised. I just want to say I can't wait for that fake ass shit to happen. Anyways, y'all know what it is. Cameshiareviews, Queen Reality TV, period. Bye.
Bye.
One thing I want you guys to know, and that nothing that will never change about this, I am the queen of reality TV. Don't get it twisted and don't doubt it.